I don't know your name, stranger, but your face is familiar. Here are some character actors from the good old days. Can you put the face with the name? Do you remember this fellow? This is Kurt Kasner. He is perhaps most famous for the 1960s TV show Land of the Giants. He was also in the Dean Martin film The Ambushers and many others. Here we have another actor you should know. His name is Pat Hingle. He was in a whole bunch of movie and TV roles like On the Waterfront and Norma Ray. Now most of us of a certain age should recognize Paul Fix. He played on The Rifleman, The Twilight Zone, and even in one of the Star Trek pilot episodes. One of the most seen faces of yesteryear would be this guy. His name is Dabbs Greer. He starred in everything from The Adventures of Superman to Little House on the Prairie, and he even had a part in The Green Mile. Whit Bissell is also a familiar face. Do you remember him in The Time Tunnel? Or maybe an episode of Here's Lucy. He made the rounds through many a film and TV series. Now how about this face? Do you remember? He is Roscoe Lee Brown, and he is probably most famous for being on The Cosby Show in the 1980s, though he was in many things through the years, including Barney Miller and even Will and Grace. Usually playing the heavy in movie and TV roles was Anthony Zerbe, and he was seen in the 1960s Omega Man with Charlton Heston, Cool Hand Luke, and later appearing in Star Trek Insurrection. Heck, he was even in a TV movie with the rock band Kiss. Sid Melton played the everyman type roles, but is most famous for playing Alf Monroe on Green Acres. He was on the Danny Thomas Show as a regular and would show up on TV everywhere, including an appearance on the Dick Van Dyke Show. Mystery guest, will you please sign in? Paul Dooley certainly should jog your memory for his roles in Popeye, the movie, Slapshot, and Breaking Away. On TV, he's been in Bewitched and Get Smart. It's a long, long list. Okay, get ready. Who is this? Da, 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 da. Time's up. It's John Anderson. He was in Psycho, The Twilight Zone, and every Western ever made. Well, almost. He did guest spots on The Incredible Hulk and Perry Mason, as well as dozens of other TV shows. And before we get to the last not-so-famous face, I'd like to thank you all for subscribing, commenting, and giving a thumbs up to my videos. I really do appreciate the support for the channel. Now this is Emmet Walsh. Who? M as the letter M. Emmet Walsh. Now I know you have seen this actor before. He is probably best remembered for being in The Jerk with Steve Martin, as well over 100 other movies and TV shows like Christmas with the Cranks, and more recently, Empire. Well, that wraps up this episode of I Don't Know Your Name, Stranger, but Your Face is Familiar. See you next time.